What's going on YouTube? This is Chaos-Reighn here, and in this video I'm going to bring the final results of my unfortunately 32 maps of beast farming. And as such, I will say it was a big disappointment, and although I was really hyped about it and had hoped that it would pay out, it did not. I'm going to be going on my Hate Forge build because I am going to be doing a different content after this, and I just want to kind of get that prepared after my video. So, as such, I'm going to go over the beasts I did find and a little bit of exposition on it, as well as advice if you're deciding to do this farming method. First things first, about halfway through I switched from Gilded Scarabs to Polished Scarabs. During my last 16 maps, I encountered the 30 beast maps another 3 or 4 times. I think it was 3, and I got an insane amount of beasts. In doing this, I got a lot of the gloves, like the gloves beast, and the gloves beast, I ended up just corrupting all the gloves. I got some cool implicits, but like as far as the beasts go, I didn't really get a huge net profit, nor did I get an insane amount of stuff to write home about. And that's kind of a shame. So let's go ahead and quickly run over all of our beasts. Hold on, I actually forgot that I did something before. Okay, there we go. Let's just take this out. Now, if we go down here, you can see exactly what we have found. As you see here, we got more uniques to go through, which is whatever. I even have more gloves. Big surprise, I haven't ran the last batch. And I was running a whole bunch of these just so I could, you know, not delete beasts, and I still ended up deleting beasts. I'm hoping I didn't delete any of the bigger woods. Excuse me. Ooh. But let's see if we can't show this. Unfortunately, the interface with this is pretty bad, so you just have to kind of deal with it. So, well, that's not what I wanted. So if we look here, we didn't find any more of these since the first 16. That's kind of a shame. Let's go down. That's not what I wanted. Let's go. Come on. It looks like we actually found a couple more of these. We only had 6, I believe. 2, 4, 6, and we have another 4 here. So that's pretty cool. We got that and it doubled up. I'm pretty sure we have a ton of these crafts extra, but I don't even pay attention to them. Split beasts. This is where we're farming. We actually switched our atlas from Cryek because we didn't find any imprints into Fenimol, and I found one on a map after I had all of my duplicating things done. So technically speaking, I did 33 maps. Unfortunately, it was the 33rd map that I encountered my very first split beast, and it's unfortunate there. We have a whole bunch more of these crafts. The Chaos-Reighn layer, that's something that I don't think I showed yet. We found one and it doubled to 2. I'm pretty sure I found a sock walls, but if you remember before, I had a lot of sock walls, so it's whatever, you know. Finimus, I'm pretty sure I found a Finimus, but that's the same thing. I have a lot of Finimus, and that's pretty much it. Like there wasn't a lot to write home about in 32 maps. Now I will say that just because my experience was bad and I didn't get a lot from it, doesn't mean you won't. I am still relatively happy with what I did get. I do run these pretty often, and I end up just following whatever I get to see if I can get something cool. And I got a couple cool things for collection purposes, but as far as value-wise, I will say that do this at your own risk, I guess. It's not very much worth it, in my opinion, especially for the amount of investment I put into it. As far as on the Atlas tree here, if you look, the amount of points you spend to get to all of these different beast nodes is actually insane, and I felt that it just wasn't very cool, and I really wish that I had found more. I mean, honestly speaking, it is what it is, right? But that isn't to say I was completely disappointed. I did find, again, a few things that were cool. One split beast in 24 maps with all the things duplicated, you know, using those rare sextants was pretty much like it felt horrible, especially when it came on when the sextant was gone. But what's to say that, you know, my experience was a singular one, and maybe you guys have you know, better luck with it. Who knows? Um, for my next farm, what I'm going to be doing is most likely another one of the major farming strategies that people are into, as well as eating a whole bunch more unmaking orbs. I am going to be prepping some maps. This time around, I'm going to be running relatively juicy maps, so you're gonna see a quad tab that is going to be emptied out hopefully sometime soon within the next 24 hours. I will sit to here and empty out a quad tab, and I will basically turn off affinities and dump everything into this quad tab. The amount of maps I'm going to be running is probably only about 20. Again, I try to keep my sample sizes relatively low, just so I can kind of, you know, keep moving and make other content. I am going to start streaming probably more often. In fact, I'm probably going to start streaming, should I say, because I haven't been streaming, and I do hope that anyone who is interested will join me. Most likely, it'll be posted after my first video of the day. I'll start about a 1 to 2 hour stream of me just farming up all of the basically the content that I'm mentioning, or just farming in general, maybe even just doing league stuff. As of now, I am not finished with Axon League. I'm just kind of still sandbagging and standard. I have recently picked up some more really cool purchases for builds, so I've been just kind of having a lot of fun in standard. As such, I do recommend you guys, you know, do this at your own. Do this for fun. Don't do this for profit. I used again 12 gilded and 12 polished. No, 16 gilded, 16 polished for 30, what is that? 16, 16, 32, 33 maps total, because I actually threw another one for an extra polished in there. A bunch of scarabs down the drain, and honestly speaking, even if I were to sell all three of these beasts, I don't even think they would pay for the scarabs, even with scarabs being as common and cheap as they are. Maybe in League, but I don't know how popular, you know, imprints and splits are in League. I haven't really checked market and been paying too much attention to that. So I do hope you guys have your own luck and it goes a lot better than mine. If you do, you know, send me a message saying, hey, I just did this and found 13 split beasts. I'll be happy for you, honestly. Like, my experience doesn't reflect everyone else's, and I'm kind of stoked that if anyone else could get a better, you know, drop rate than I did, then it is what it is, right? Well, without further ado, this has been Chaos-Reighn, and this will be the last video of my day, and I do hope you guys enjoy my content. If you have any questions and or want to see very specific farming methods or anything like that, feel free to leave a message on one of my videos, or any video or whatever that you see, saying, hey, I would like to see X, Y, or Z, and as soon as I get the chance to set it up, and if I need currency or whatever to get it all set up and invest into it, I will get it done, and I'll even stream it for you guys, so you guys can, you know, see exactly how profitable, how lucrative, or how, you know, bunk it may be. Take it easy, everybody, and as always, have a good one.